Carrying a gun is like building a survival kit. If that survival kit's missing tools though, you don't have a survival kit. You have a bad idea with a trigger. Let's talk about the 5 must-have carry essentials. Hey guys, Jeremy McMillan, Tennessee Firearms Training, here to talk to you today in episode 2 of our Blueprint for Concealed Carry. We're focusing in now on the 5 must-have carry essentials. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about the things that if you carry a gun, I highly recommend and you should highly consider these items to add to your EDC. Now, do I cover all of the things? Maybe you've got some things that you carry that I don't go over today. Cool. Let me know in the comments what you've got, and we'll talk about it, man. But these are, to me, the 5 must-haves. These are things you definitely need to have quick and ease and access to, whether that be in your car or on your body. If you're getting out of your car, look, if you can carry this stuff with you, do it. It can be the difference between life and death, and of course, building out that good survival kit that is complete. Right? So let's dive right in. The first and foremost, most important thing is having a good holster, good rigid holster that is gonna stand up to the fight. By stand up to the fight, you could be pushed to the ground, fall to the ground, or have to take off running. You don't want the gun bouncing out of the holster. You want good retention. You want good coverage over the trigger guard. All those things. And you want it to be able to hold on to and keep it right where you want it to be and right where you want to find it if you should need it for that righteous action, correct? Yes. Let me just drop this bomb out there for you guys out there, because I'm sure there's somebody out there that does this. If it came free with a belt, or the holster came free with the gun, or maybe it looks like a melted piece of Tupperware that you made out of one of your wife's favorite Tupperware dishes. You took the lid and you made your own little cool Kydex holster. It fits you, it's custom, it's mine, I made it just for me. If it looks like that, you probably should throw it away and never look back. Don't look back. Spend some good money. Look, a good quality holster is going to cost some money. Spend the money. It's going to have high quality clips. It's going to have good, reliable, consistent coming in and out of there, especially if you adjust your retention screws the way they need to be. I can't emphasize enough how important it is. If you're going to carry it, you got to have something that's good, reliable, and just will stand up to all the things of everyday life, right? And into the fight. So holster. Next on that list, and I mean goes hand in hand with this, is having a good belt. Having a belt that you can attach that holster to, whether it be with metal clips or metal clasp or these kind of clips here from T-Rex Arms. Look, there's great holsters out there. I already mentioned holsters. Vetter holsters, Tier 1, all those good quality, and they stand up to the fight. So much so is that you pair that with a good belt. If you've got a belt that's meant for holding up your khakis or your business casual, you know, and it's on your person, and you put that added weight in there and it starts to slouch or it starts to sag, or every time you try to come out of the holster, you're trying to get the gun out and the holster moves a good 3-4 inches upward because it's not grabbing hold of the belt just right, or it's sliding up with the belt and the belt stretching, that's an indicator that that belt is absolute trash for everyday carry. It is not meant for that. It is not meant to support that weight. A lot of other things that can happen. The actual holster itself can start to sag a little bit with the belt. The belt starts to loosen and stretch, causing printing to happen. Or worse, you bend over just the right way and that belt stretches in just a way, and suddenly you've just now pointed a gun at yourself and it is completely folded out and you've got a major issue where the holster and the gun fall off of the belt. I've seen it happen. I wouldn't mention it if I hadn't seen that. We've all been there with belts. You got to try them out, find out what's good for you, but seriously, spend the money on a good quality belt. Number 3, perhaps my favorite on the list, only because people get the wrong impression when they hear that you carry an extra mag. Number 3 on the list, a spare mag. And no, we're not talking, you know, for John Wick reasons and needing to have all that extra ammo because you might get in that, you know, gunfight that, you know, you need 35 plus rounds for. And no, I'm not referring to that at all. But if you did, you got one, right? No, I'm talking about, hey, malfunctions happen with the gun. Malfunctions could happen with your magazine that's in there. It may be something where you press out and shoot, and in that adrenaline dump moment, maybe your grip is not so great at the moment, and you slide and slip over and hit that magazine release and drop the magazine to the ground. Which is quicker, trying to get down to the ground and get that magazine off the ground, or reaching for your spare magazine that you have in a Neo Mag or some kind of mag carrier pouch thing, and putting it back in the gun. Or maybe you shoot and the base plate malfunctions. I've seen that in competition shooting, where the base plate just shoots off the bottom of the gun and all the ammo, zip, is gone. And now you're left with what some people like to call a dead man's tool. You're going to have to reload it. You're going to have to go to another mag. So carry an extra mag, because for all the malfunctions that can happen with a gun, you absolutely can have a malfunction, and some of them are even caused by the magazine. So get your next magazine in the fight, right? Get you back in the fight. Number 4 on the list, having a good weapon light, weapon mounted light or handheld. I say either or because some people don't like to have weapon mounted lights. I'm kind of one of those people that don't like weapon mounted lights for EDC, because if I'm in a situation where I actually need to kind of see and look around a little bit, I'd rather not be pointing my gun at things that I'm not able to see until my light hits it, right? I'd rather not be pointing. Consider it maybe in your home at night and you've heard something. You start moving around your house with this gun and you're pointing your light where you want to see, and suddenly you point a gun with the light, of course, at maybe your kid that you didn't know was out of bed. Whether your finger was off the trigger, whatever, you're being safe. I don't like pointing guns at things that I don't want to destroy. That sounds familiar, right? So no, I would probably just carry a handheld light, which I do. I have a handheld light that goes in my med bag. I got a handheld light that goes in my truck, and I got handheld lights stashed in various places in my own bedroom. So handheld lights, I like those for the win. I get it though if some people prefer the weapon light. I get it, cool. I'm not going to argue with you about it. To each their own on that. Just have some type of light. And then number 5, a tourniquet. No, I'm not asking you to build out a big IFAK kit and or a big bag to carry with you everywhere. Simply having a tourniquet. The main purpose for this would probably be mainly for you, but if it so happened that you ended a threat and someone next to you was shot, loved one or innocent bystander was shot and bleeding, or maybe it is the bad guy who is bleeding. By the way, it can go a long ways if you're able to apply medical to the threat. Some of you are like, I wouldn't do that. He's the threat. No. Watch police officers once they neutralize a threat. A lot of them race to apply medical. We don't want to kill. We don't want to kill. Have medical on you. Have a tourniquet on you. If you're one of those that carries a gun, but you're not prepared to take care of what happens after that bang, you really have a broken system. It's not a system at all. It really is just a bad idea, as mentioned, with a trigger. Know how to use the tourniquet. Get the training to do that. But that is definitely, for me, a must-have. I actually carry a sling bag that whether it be for church safety, when I'm doing church safety stuff and I'm on duty for that, I have that church safety bag with me. I've got like 4 tourniquets in there, lots of chest seals, all the wound packing, the gloves, all that kind of things to take care of 2 and 3, 4 people if it happens to come to that. If you look back in the history of mass shootings in this country over the last 20 to 25 years, a lot of the deaths could have been prevented had some people in the immediate area when it happened knew some medical and knew how to, and actually had and knew how to apply tourniquets and stop the bleeding. These people bled out before medical and first responders could get there, because first responders have to wait till police, and they're included in first responders, but they have to wait till police actually clear the area and deem it safe for then medical professionals to come in. A lot of people don't realize that. If you're there on scene and somebody's hit and you can apply a tourniquet and slow down the bleed and actually buy them time for medical personnel to get there and do their job, I'm telling you, you've increased things and made a better outcome out of that. Let me know in the comments, is there something else that you guys carry? Look, I can list some other things that, I carry, but these to me are the most important. These are things you definitely should have if you carry a gun. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Guys, booking out classes, check out the website, get out there, train with us. We're going to have a really great back end of 2025. A lot of guest instructors coming our way too. Really cool classes ahead. Please jump in a class. You will be better for it and you'll be more capable. I promise you that. Appreciate you guys. Remember, train smart, train safe, educate, train, defend. See you on the range.